Hey everybody, today I'm just going to be showing you how to switch out strings on a guitar. I'm going to be doing one string today, and I guess the reason you'd want to switch out strings is if you got old strings or if a string snaps, like in this case the third string broke. So I'm basically first going to be showing you how to take the string off, take out the pin, how to take it off there, and then how to replace it. So for this one, we're on an acoustic guitar, steel string. You can tell it's steel because it has these pins down here on the bridge, and the headstock up here is just one piece, and it's got these turners with the steel. So the things you're gonna need is you're gonna need a string winder like this. You can get this from a guitar shop, it's pretty cheap. Then you're gonna need your strings, your replacement strings. You can get a whole set, like this is all 6 steel strings. They're in different sizes. You can get different brands, but this is a really good one. And just make sure you have the correct strings for the ones you're switching out. In this case, I only need the 3rd string, but I just have a full set. And then also, you might want a screwdriver to help you take out the pin at the bottom. And we're gonna try to do that now. You can technically take out the pin with this too, by just inserting it here and lifting, but it might be a little bit more difficult. I kind of like the screwdriver, it makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, and then you can take this and you fit it right where there's a notch into the pin there, and you can lift it out. So this is what it should look like. You lift the pin right out of the hole like that, and you're good to go. So now that you got the pin out, up here you still got the loose string wound around here. So you take the string winder, insert it there, and you can just unwind until the thing comes out. So finally here we got our string. You can see at the end it's all bent up. That's where it was wrapped around, and the string is loose now, and it's you can just throw it away, dispose of it. And so now you can see the string's completely off. It's missing the 3rd string. So you would go in here and get the 3rd string out. There's a lot of different strings in this pack. And let's take out the 3rd string. So now when you take these out of the pack, they're gonna be kind of kept in bunches of 2. So the thick ones we don't need, because that's gonna be the 5th and 6th strings. Put that down. The thin ones you don't need, that's gonna be the 1st and 2nd strings, but the middle ones, which are probably gonna be gold like this, the middle medium thickness ones, this is gonna be strings 3 and 4. Now you gotta be careful, because when you unwrap them, they have a tendency to unspring out. So just make sure you unwrap them real nice and slowly. They're gonna straighten out real fast. Just like that. Yeah, and there we go. So let's see. Ooh, all over the place. This one here, which is the green one, is gonna be our 3rd string. And I think it should have a key on the back of, like a little thing on the back that tells you which string corresponds with a certain color. Yeah, it does. It has it in here. It says 3rd string is green. It might be hard to read, but it has a little chart in there. So that's it, 3rd string, and it should have that little green thing at the end. So now what you want to do is take it by the end, by the little green colored part, and you can put it in that hole that you took the pin out of. Put it in the hole first. Then now you see the pin has a little, like a groove in there, a little channel. You're gonna put that facing the neck of the guitar, and you're gonna poke it in there and press it down and kind of pull on the string, keep it tight, and just make sure it's snapped in real tight like that. So that's what it should look like. You got your string here, and you've got the pin pushed down real nice and hard. Pull on it, it's not going anywhere. So now you got your string, which is loose on the other end, just like this. Now you wanna make sure that it's lined up perfectly straight the whole way. So all the way from the bridge down here, line it up, pull it nice and tight along the fretboard like that. And you kind of want a lot of slack on this end, but you can stick it through that hole right there thread it through. And you're just gonna give it a little bit of slack. Now that you've got it wound through, you're gonna want to start slowly tightening it. Make sure you got a lot of slack on there. Okay, now I've got it wound up pretty good, and if we strum down, you can hear it's clearly the one that's kind of low. Now you can just tighten it. Might want to go kind of slow. And this is where a tuner might really come in handy, obviously. And I'm just gonna keep tuning it up until I get it to what I want. Just so you know, it's a new string, so it's gonna have to be stretched out over time. So, just check on it every so often. You might be playing with it and you might notice that it's starting to detune automatically. That's just because it's not stretched out like the other strings yet. You can clearly see on this one, other strings are really old, so that one really stands out right here. It's the nice gold color one. The other ones are so dark, it's almost like it doesn't even hardly show up on the camera. But yeah, you can see it. It's really clear. So I'll just keep tightening that. All right, so now I've got it tuned correctly. And I'm in slack key tuning. I'm in taro patch tuning, which is an open G. So it should be D, G, D, G, B, D. So that one string, I have it tuned to a G, the third string. So comes out pretty nice. So here's a little test for the guitar now that it's got the string replaced. I'll just play Maori Brown Eye as the intro. Sounds pretty good to me. Chimes are good. Sounds pretty good. Well, that's how you change out a guitar string. It's pretty cool. It's actually a Korean guitar. Carlos. I didn't know that. I've never seen a Korean guitar before. Into the pin there, and you can lift it out. So it looks like the string, ooh. His old guitar, something came out. But anyway, the pin is here.